In every age there comes a moment when humanity stands on the brink of something big. A turning point. Some call it destiny, others call it prophecy. But what if I told you that messages from the unseen world are urgently pointing us towards something crucial unfolding in 2025? According to renowned psychic Melissa Carter and leading scientists exploring consciousness, we're not just facing changes in the physical world. A powerful energetic shift is coming. Human awareness, reality itself, the very fabric of what we know, is in flux. This isn't about fear-mongering. It's about awareness, empowerment, and learning how to recognize the signs already unfolding around us, what's coming, and more importantly, how do we prepare? Let's explore the truth together. Messages from the other side. Why now? Throughout history, humanity has always received messages from beyond. From ancient prophets to modern-day psychics, these messages tend to arrive during times of great transformation. Now, as we move toward 2025, the veil between worlds is thinning, and those tuned into higher frequencies are receiving urgent warnings and guidance. But the big question is, why now? Melissa Carter, along with other intuitives, believes we're standing at the threshold of a global awakening. But awakenings aren't always peaceful. They shake the foundations of what we think we know, forcing us to question, release, and rebuild. That unsettling energy so many people are feeling right now, the restlessness you can't quite explain, it's because we're shifting between realities, and each of us will experience this shift in our own unique way. Science meets spirit. What's fascinating is that science is finally starting to catch up with what spiritual traditions have been saying for centuries. Human consciousness is evolving right alongside the Earth's shifting energy. Some people feel called to a higher purpose, sensing there's something more, while others are fighting invisible forces they don't understand. The other side isn't trying to scare us. They're trying to help us see clearly, but these messages aren't just personal, they're planetary. Changes in Earth's frequency, bizarre weather events, and disruptions across global systems. They're all signals of a much larger cosmic reset. The coming storm, transformation, not just chaos. When you hear the word storm, you probably think of destruction and chaos, but what if the storm heading our way in 2025 isn't about ending the world, but about clearing the way for something new? Many believe this shift is a necessary cleansing of outdated systems, beliefs, and ways of thinking. Just like storms in nature, this energetic storm isn't here to punish. It's here to clear away what's weak, so something stronger can rise in its place. Psychics, alongside scientists studying shifts in Earth's magnetic field, are sensing this storm already building. It's not just governments, economies, and systems being tested. Even our personal relationships, our inner beliefs, and the stories we've told ourselves are being shaken loose. Some will see collapse, others will see opportunity. Those who cling to the old ways may find themselves struggling, but those who choose to flow with the change may step into a life richer and more aligned than they ever imagined. The storm is a filter, separating what's built on fear from what's built on truth. The key, staying strong through the shift. So how do you keep your energy steady when the world around you feels anything but? That's the real question. And it starts with understanding that this isn't happening to us, it's happening for us. This is our chance to evolve, to step fully into our power, and to co-create the future we want to see. Are you ready to move through the storm, not with fear, but with clarity and strength? When everything feels unstable, how do you find clarity in the chaos? The answer isn't in fear or retreat. It's in awareness, preparation, and learning to trust your own intuition. renowned psychic Melissa Carter, wants you to understand 2025 isn't the end. It's a beginning, a turning point where humanity faces a choice. Do we move toward unity and higher consciousness, or stay stuck in outdated patterns that no longer serve us? The good news: we're not going through this shift alone. The universe is sending us messages, guidance, woven into our experiences, if we know how to listen. Science meets spirit, the bridging of two worlds. For centuries, science and spirituality walked separate paths. Scientists explored the physical world while psychics and spiritual seekers tuned into the unseen realms. But today, something remarkable is happening. These worlds are coming together. Quantum physics, neuroscience, and energy studies are now confirming ancient spiritual truths. One of the biggest revelations? Consciousness directly influences reality. In quantum experiments, scientists discovered that simply observing a particle changes how it behaves. That's huge. It means our thoughts, intentions, and focus aren't just abstract ideas. They actually shape the reality we experience. Melissa Carter's insights align perfectly with what cutting-edge science is uncovering. We are living through a reality shift. The way we experience time, energy, and even human connection is fundamentally changing. The storm of 2025, not just a psychic vision, but an energetic event. This isn't just a prediction whispered by psychics. It's supported by measurable changes in Earth's frequency. That heightened sense of intuition, the vivid dreams, strange synchronicities, and moments of clarity you might be experiencing. You're not imagining it. The energy around us is shifting, and those who are open to it are already receiving glimpses of what's to come. The most exciting part: science is catching up. What was once dismissed as mystical woo-woo is now being studied, measured, and validated. We're not just witnessing a shift, we're at the center of a revolutionary leap in understanding who we are and how reality works. Earth's energy grid is changing, and so are we. It's not just humans going through this transformation. Earth itself is evolving, and scientists can see it happening. Researchers have documented strange fluctuations in Earth's magnetic field, increased solar activity, and unexplained energy surges. These shifts don't just affect the environment, and they directly influence human consciousness. Many spiritual traditions teach that Earth has an energy grid, an unseen web of frequencies connecting all life. As that grid shifts, so does how we experience time, memory, and even physical health. Ever feel like time is speeding up? Or noticed your sleep patterns shifting, or sudden flashes of insight? It's all connected. Unlocking hidden human potential. Here's one of the most fascinating ideas. Some scientists believe that Earth's changing frequencies could actually activate dormant parts of our DNA. In other words, these shifts might be unlocking abilities we've always had, but never accessed. Could that be why so many people feel this inner call to awaken? Melissa Carter believes that these energy shifts are part of a much bigger activation, unlocking our intuition, empathy, and even telepathic abilities. As Earth evolves, so do we. Some will cling to the old ways, but others, those who are willing to embrace this shift, will step into a higher, more expanded version of themselves. What are the messages from beyond saying? Throughout history, humanity has always received guidance from the unseen realms during times of great change. The question isn't whether we're being guided, it's whether we're ready to listen. Messages from beyond. What are they trying to tell us? For centuries, people from all walks of life have claimed to receive messages from higher realms. Guidance from spirits, angels, and even beings from beyond our world. While skeptics have often dismissed these experiences, the sheer number of documented cases suggests there's something much deeper happening, something we can't just write off. And now, as we head into 2025, these messages are becoming louder, clearer, and more urgent than ever before. According to Melissa Carter and many other intuitives, these higher dimensional beings aren't here to control us. They're here to guide us. They're sending warnings and insights about the shifts unfolding in human consciousness, Earth's energy, and the critical choices we'll soon face. The key message is clear: the world we know is about to change, and so are we. The call to inner transformation. What's fascinating about these messages isn't just their cosmic scale. It's their deeply personal message to each of us. The other side isn't telling us to fear the future. They're urging us to prepare spiritually. We're being reminded that we are powerful co-creators of reality, that our thoughts, emotions, and choices shape not only our personal lives, but the collective future of the planet. What's even more mind-blowing, many of these spiritual messages line up perfectly with emerging scientific discoveries about quantum energy, multidimensional existence, and the mind's ability to shape reality. Could it be that ancient knowledge, truths long buried, are resurfacing at exactly the right moment? DNA, why now Earth's frequency is shifting? The answer lies in what's happening beneath our feet and above our heads. Earth itself is ascending into a higher vibrational state. And as the planet's frequency shifts, so do we. This shift is making messages from higher realms more accessible than ever, but only for those who are willing to listen, trust, and act on them. The awakening acceleration. Why so many are feeling it. Over the past decade, there's been an explosion of spiritual awakenings. More people than ever are reporting sudden moments of clarity, heightened intuition, and a deep sense that something much bigger is happening. For some, it feels like they're remembering something they forgot long ago, a truth buried deep within. So why is this happening so fast right now? Cosmic upgrades. Earth is being bathed in new frequencies, incoming waves of energy from the cosmos, solar flares, and galactic pulses. These aren't just affecting the atmosphere. They're activating the human mind and spirit in ways we've never experienced before. For many, this awakening starts with a sudden shift in perception. They begin to see patterns, synchronicities, and hidden messages woven into their daily lives. Old careers, belief systems, even long-held relationships suddenly feel out of alignment. It can feel unsettling, even disorienting. But it's actually a sign you're waking up. Awakening isn't always smooth, but it's worth it. Seeing beyond the illusion can trigger moments of fear, isolation, and confusion because the mind clings to what's familiar, even if it's limiting. But those who embrace the process, who choose to let go of fear and surrender to this transformation, will discover something incredible. A path of empowerment, purpose, and deep connection to their higher self. Awakened souls are needed, now more than ever. Melissa Carter believes this wave of awakening isn't random, it's part of a greater cosmic plan. Those waking up now aren't just doing it for themselves, they're meant to become guides and way showers, helping others navigate the shifts ahead. The key is to trust the process, release the fear, and step fully into your higher potential. Breakdown or breakthrough, the choice is yours. Whenever a storm is on the horizon, we always have two options: fear it or prepare for it. The storm coming in 2025 isn't just about physical disruptions, it's about deep spiritual transformation. For some, it may feel like everything is falling apart. For others, it will be the greatest breakthrough of their lives. History repeats itself. Chaos before transformation. Every major evolution in human history has been preceded by turbulence. Before the brilliance of the Renaissance, there were the Dark Ages. Before every major social shift, there was resistance, unrest, and uncertainty. What we're living through right now isn't the end. It's a new beginning. Your experience depends on your vibration. How this storm feels to you, whether it's terrifying or empowering, depends on where your energy is tuned. If you're stuck in fear, anger, or resistance, the changes ahead may feel chaotic and overwhelming. But if you approach this shift with awareness, adaptability, and trust, you'll discover opportunities you never imagined and step into a reality aligned with your highest purpose. Breakdowns lead to breakthroughs. When old systems, beliefs, and ways of life collapse, it's not the end of the world, it's a cosmic invitation to build something better. This storm isn't a punishment, it's a portal. Melissa Carter reminds us, the shift isn't happening to us, it's happening for us. Those who can shift their mindset from fear to trust won't just survive what's ahead, they'll thrive in ways they never thought possible. Manifestation is accelerating. What you focus on becomes reality. Have you noticed things manifesting faster lately? Whether it's a thought, an emotion, or an intention, it feels like reality is responding at lightning speed. So what's causing this? And how can you use it to your advantage? Science meets spirituality. According to quantum physics, everything is energy, and consciousness directly shapes reality. As Earth's energy field shifts, so does our ability to influence our surroundings. In the past, manifestation took time because the density of reality slowed everything down. But as Earth's vibration rises, the space between thought and creation shrinks, making instant manifestation increasingly possible. What you focus on, you create. If you focus on fear or scarcity, you'll attract challenges and struggle. If you focus on love, abundance, and purpose, you'll pull those experiences into your life with amazing speed. The flip side, unconscious fears and limiting beliefs are surfacing faster too, meaning many people are experiencing sudden anxiety spikes, intense emotions seemingly out of nowhere, unexpected life changes. All of this is happening because inner energy is manifesting into outer reality at warp speed. Awareness is everything. This is why it's so important to get clear on what you actually want to create. And make sure your thoughts, emotions, and intentions align with that vision. Melissa Carter predicts that 2025 will be a year where manifestation power reaches all new levels. Those who understand this power will use it to consciously shape the life they want. Those who stay unaware may feel like the world is spinning out of control. The power isn't just in your hands, it's in your mind and heart, the power of collective consciousness. You matter more than you think. When millions of people focus on the same intention, belief, or vision, it creates a ripple effect that shapes reality itself. This isn't just spiritual theory. History has shown it over and over again. Every revolution, every social shift, every scientific breakthrough started with a collective shift in consciousness, a moment when enough people woke up to a new way of thinking. The storm of 2025 is no different. We're at a crossroads. Humanity stands at a pivotal choice point. Will we stay stuck in fear, division, and destruction? Or will we unite in awareness, creativity, and love? The outcome isn't set in stone. It's being written right now. And here's the powerful truth. Each of us plays a part. Every choice you make, every belief you hold, every emotion you feed into the world, they all contribute to the collective energy of the planet. Your vibration matters. When you raise your own frequency, you aren't just helping yourself. You're actively helping the world heal. Melissa Carter reminds us that 2025 is more than a year of external events. It's a personal turning point for all of us. You'll be asked, what kind of future do I want to create? And am I willing to take the steps internally and externally to make that future real? Psychic predictions for 2025. What's coming and how to prepare? The year 2025 is wrapped in mystery and expectation. Psychics, visionaries, and intuitive experts are all picking up on major changes ahead. Some see rocket ship, technological breakthroughs global, social shifts sparkles, even dimensional shifts in how we experience reality. But what does it actually mean for you, and how can you prepare? Melissa Carter, along with many others, describes 2025 not as a single dramatic event, but as a series of energetic shifts that sensitive people are already starting to feel. A surge in intuition, one of the clearest predictions. More and more people will experience stronger gut feeling, vivid, meaningful dreams, the ability to read the energy of people, places, and situations. This awakening won't just be personal. It will drive a collective questioning of reality itself, pushing many toward deeper spiritual exploration. A mass unveiling of hidden truths. Another common theme in 2025 predictions is the exposure of long-buried secrets in politics, technology, even history. As these truths surface, many people will feel confused, overwhelmed, unsure who or what to believe. Those who are grounded in their own intuition, who can sense the truth beyond the noise, will be the ones who navigate this storm with clarity and purpose. How to prepare? The best thing you can do is develop your own intuitive abilities. Trust your inner guidance, even when it goes against the grain. Pay attention to synchronicities, those coincidences that aren't really coincidences. Stay open to the idea that reality is far more mysterious than we were taught. A DNA awakening, unlocking human potential. For centuries, stories have existed of people with extraordinary abilities, advanced intuition, energy, capacity, healing powers, even telepathic communication. But what if these weren't rare gifts? What if these abilities are actually dormant within all of us, just waiting to be activated? The Earth's frequency in your DNA. Melissa Carter believes that as the Earth's energy shifts, it's not just affecting the planet, it's triggering biological and energetic changes within us. Your very DNA could be waking up, activating abilities you didn't even know you had. 2025 may not just be a year of external change, it could be the beginning of a whole new human experience. Are you ready for it? Unlocking our DNA, the power hidden within science, is now uncovering something fascinating. Our DNA isn't set in stone. It's not just a fixed code passed down from our ancestors. In fact, it can be influenced by frequencies, focused intention, even cosmic radiation. This raises a pretty mind-blowing question. Are we on the verge of activating abilities that have been dormant for centuries? Ancient clues and forgotten powers. Many spiritual traditions, from ancient Egypt to the lost world of Atlantis, spoke of humans with incredible abilities: clairvoyance, telekinesis, remote viewing. These weren't seen as supernatural. They were considered natural human traits that we somehow lost along the way. Now science is starting to catch up. Studies in quantum biology show that human consciousness, our thoughts, emotions, and focus, can actually influence physical matter. That includes our own DNA expression. In other words, how you think and feel may literally be rewiring your genetic potential. Something science is only beginning to grasp. Conscious evolution. your role. If these ancient abilities are making a comeback, it won't happen by accident. It takes active participation, meaning the people who engage in practices like meditation, breathwork, sound healing are much more likely to activate these hidden abilities. The big question is, how many of us will step up and embrace our full potential? Staying grounded in a world that's shifting fast, with so much rapid change happening both inside and outside of us, it's no surprise that many people are feeling anxious, confused, physically off, like random headaches, fatigue, or restlessness. These could actually be signs that your body and mind are adjusting to new frequencies, like spiritual growing pains. Grounding is your superpower. In times of massive transformation, staying grounded is everything. Grounding simply means staying connected to your body, aware of your emotions, in tune with Earth's natural rhythms. Some easy ways to ground yourself. Walk barefoot on the earth. Yes, really. Sit by a tree. Spend time outdoors with no agenda. Breathe deeply and just be. Even 5 minutes of stillness or meditation can work wonders. It brings clarity, calm, and keeps you centered, no matter what's swirling around you. What you eat matters too. Processed foods and artificial chemicals can throw off your energy. Natural, mineral-rich foods help keep you grounded and balanced. Staying hydrated and avoiding too much caffeine or sugar also supports your energy field. According to Melissa Carter, grounding will be one of the most essential spiritual tools in 2025. The more grounded you are, the easier it will be to see clearly and move through whatever's coming with confidence. Remember, clarity comes from stillness, not panic. Technology and the spiritual shift. Friend or foe? Technology has always been a double-edged sword. On one side, it has the power to connect us, expand our knowledge, even unlock new levels of healing and self-awareness. But on the flip side, it can also disconnect us from our inner wisdom, overload our minds with noise, manipulate our perception of reality. So what role will technology play in the spiritual evolution of 2025? On the positive side, breakthroughs in AI, quantum computing, consciousness research could lead to amazing advancements in healing, learning, and even unlocking human potential. But technology isn't the enemy or the savior, it's a tool. The real question is, will we use technology to deepen our understanding of ourselves and the universe, or will we let it distract and disconnect us from who we truly are? The choice, as always, is ours. The meeting point of science and spirituality, where we're headed. We're living in a time where cutting-edge discoveries in energy fields, brain waves, and even holographic realities are starting to blur the line between science and spirituality. For centuries, these two worlds were kept separate, but now they're beginning to merge. This fusion could unlock incredible breakthroughs, helping us understand our consciousness in ways we've only dreamed of. But with every leap forward, there's also a risk, the double-edged sword of technology. As exciting as these advancements are, there's growing concern that technology could be used not to liberate humanity, but to control it. Our increasing reliance on digital systems, the rapid rise of artificial intelligence, the ongoing loss of personal privacy. All of these could become tools for suppressing consciousness rather than expanding it. The key is awareness. Whenever a new technology comes along, the most important question to ask is, does this tool empower me or disconnect me? Does it make me more aware of who I am, or does it pull me further away from my true self? Melissa Carter believes technology will play a huge role in the years ahead, but ultimately, how it affects us will depend on how we choose to use it. Will we use technology to awaken our potential, or will we let it distract us and dull our awareness? As always, the choice is ours. The rise of the light workers. why you were born for this time. If you're reading this and it's resonating with you, that's not random. You're probably here for a reason. Many souls alive today came to Earth with a specific mission. They are what spiritual communities call light workers. These are souls who came to help guide humanity through the awakening process. But here's the thing. Light workers aren't always spiritual teachers, healers, or influencers. They're also the quiet ones, the everyday people who carry a higher frequency and naturally uplift those around them just by being who they are, the ones who never fit in. Many light workers have felt out of place their entire lives. They didn't quite fit in with mainstream society. They questioned things others blindly accepted. They always felt there was something more, even if they couldn't explain it. That's because they weren't meant to follow the crowd. Their purpose is to shine a light in the darkness, helping others wake up, simply by being themselves. The path isn't always easy. Carrying this kind of energy isn't for the faint of heart. It takes courage, patience, and resilience, especially during times of global upheaval when lightworkers often feel the collective heaviness more than others. That's why self-care isn't optional. It's essential. Lightworkers have to protect their own energy first, so they have the strength to guide others. Melissa Carter reminds us, this is the moment lightworkers were born for. The world needs you, your gifts, your wisdom, your presence, more than ever. If you've been waiting for a sign to step into your power, this is it. Relationships in the age of transformation. As the world shifts, so do our relationships. It's not just you. So many people are noticing their friendships, family bonds, romantic partnerships being tested in ways they never expected. It's not random, it's a realignment. What's happening in 2025 and beyond is a great realignment. When consciousness expands, people start vibrating at different frequencies. Some will cling to old patterns out of fear. Others will embrace the awakening and evolve into new versions of themselves. This naturally creates gaps in some relationships. Connections that once felt strong may start to drift apart, not because anyone did anything wrong, but because your souls are evolving differently. It can be painful, but it's necessary. Melissa Carter explains that 2025 will bring a wave of relationship shifts. Some bonds will deepen as both people grow together. Others will dissolve as energies move in different directions. It's all part of the higher plan, clearing space for the right people to enter your life and support your soul's path. When relationships shift, it's not always a bad thing. As the energy around us changes, not all relationships are meant to come with us into the next chapter. And that's okay. Not every ending is a failure. Sometimes letting go is exactly what's needed to make room for deeper, healthier connections that are more aligned with who we are becoming. The rise of soul-aligned connections. For those embracing their own growth, new relationships will naturally form. Connections built on mutual growth, spiritual awareness, shared purpose. You'll find yourself drawn to people who challenge you to evolve rather than those who hold you back. These conscious relationships, friendships, partnerships, even romantic connections, will thrive in the new energy. Self-honesty is your compass. Navigating this shift requires honesty, patience, and self-awareness. Whenever a relationship feels heavy, draining, or filled with resistance, it's worth asking, is this connection supporting my evolution or slowing it down? Those who are willing to let go of what no longer fits will discover relationships that are more fulfilling, more authentic, more aligned with their highest path. The New Earth timelines. What's really happening? One of the biggest conversations happening in spiritual circles right now is about the New Earth timeline. Are we headed toward a completely new reality, or will life on Earth just keep rolling forward as usual? The truth? Both realities exist. It all depends on the choices we make right now. Two timelines, one Earth. According to spiritual teachers like Melissa Carter, Earth is going through a dimensional shift. This means that while some people may experience chaos, fear, and struggle, others will experience peace, expansion, and abundance, all within the same world. How is that even possible? Reality isn't just one fixed experience. It's a mirror, reflecting the consciousness you hold inside you. Hold on to fear, and you'll see a world crumbling around you. Hold on to love, and you'll see a world full of creative possibility. Even science is starting to hint at this truth. Some quantum physics theories suggest that parallel timelines and multiple realities aren't just science fiction. They may be woven into the fabric of reality itself. This could explain why some people feel trapped in negativity while others are experiencing a profound sense of peace and purpose, even though they're all living on the same planet. The final message: embrace the shift with courage. The changes unfolding in 2025 aren't random. They're part of a much bigger plan. But let's be real. Stepping into the unknown can feel scary. It takes courage to let go of what's comfortable, even when you know it's not working anymore. But that's how growth happens, by stepping into the unknown. Melissa Carter's final message: empowerment over fear. This is not a time to fear the future. It's a time to create it. Every single person alive right now has the power to choose their path, align with their highest wisdom, be a light in a world that's desperately craving clarity and love. As the energy shifts, so will the opportunities, challenges, and the ways we grow. Some people will cling to the past, even if it's crumbling around them. Others will step boldly into the unknown and discover a life more powerful and aligned than they ever imagined. The choice is yours, but the outcome is collective. So, what can you do right now? Align with your highest self. Focus on what brings you joy, peace, and inspiration. Let go of fear-based thinking. It only clouds your path. Trust your intuition. That inner knowing is your best guide. Most importantly, remember you're not alone. This isn't just a time of endings, and it's the dawn of something new. The storm of 2025 isn't here to destroy us. It's here to awaken us. For those who choose to embrace the shift, you'll find yourself standing at the threshold of a reality that's brighter, freer, and more aligned with who you really are. This is your moment. The future is being written, and you're holding the pen.